You're now watching the Tim Black Freedom Friday show that streams live on Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call up to 319-527-6212. Thinking about politics? Well, say it on the Freedom Friday show. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Friday. Wolfpack. 646, you're live on Freedom Friday. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Tim Black? This is Vaughn from Flatbush, Brooklyn. I just want to congratulate you on the fact that you, Kyle Kalinske, David Dole, or dude from National Rational, are the only people that got the Democratic debate right. Bernie Sanders' strategy is working, and I think the left needs to calm down about demanding that he attack other people. Chuck Rosha went on The Hill TV and laid down some facts I want to share with you guys. One thing he said, like, if you tear down another candidate, those supporters that were supporting that candidate goes to someone else, not the person that did the attacking. So, like, when Tulsi took down Kamala, she didn't get Kamala's votes. They went to Elizabeth Warren. You also lose donors that way. And attacking other people, if you start attacking other people, you got to keep attacking other people, and that's how you sustain your campaign. So pretty much Tulsi Gabbard has to go on stage every debate and attack somebody, and if she doesn't land a killer blow, people are like, oh, crap, she didn't do well, and they just go back to ignoring them. The Bernie camp knows what they're doing. Now, the last guy to call, I completely disagree with him, and I want to make the case as to why Tulsi Gabbard does not have a path to victory. And it goes back to what Chuck Rosha said. First thing is first. Bernie is the foreign policy candidate. So that argument that says that he's battling foreign policy, that is BS. I think he proved that in the last debate when it came to Israel and it came to Bolivia. He is the foreign policy candidate. I don't think Tulsi has spoken out on Bolivia yet. Tulsi has nowhere to take votes from except from Bernie Sanders and Yang. Bernie Sanders and Yang, their voters are the most committed. They're not going anywhere. I wrote some other things down. And it's only a matter of time before Tulsi is desperate enough to attack Bernie Sanders. Because, like the last debate, she got into it with Pete Buttigieg, and Pete was ready. She did not look like she was the big bad boogeyman that she had set up her whole campaign to be. Even they didn't attack on substance, but they still look like they can stand their ground. So it's only a matter of time before she attacks Bernie or Yang. And I think it's time that we all consolidate behind Bernie Sanders. Now, I'll say this for the Yang game. I think Yang has a great campaign. I think that he should continue doing what he's doing. But as far as Tulsi, we could really use that 2% in the polls. If you guys really believe in a revolution or big change, that's our guy. And as always, thank you very much, Tim Black.
You got it, brother. You got it, brother. Thank you for the phone call, man. If you have a base that loves you or admires you, when I say your base, if you're a politician, then they're going to act certain ways when you are attacked or when they feel it's an attack or criticism. And I think this has been my first foray really into being in a platform that's big enough will actually reach the other side. So I don't think I can really hold it against the Yang Gang for getting pissed off. Nor can I hold it against Tulsi's supporters for getting pissed off. I think it's just what happens. And I think now that I'm learning this, right? So I'm not going to take it personal anymore when I think that I'm giving you a valid criticism and you get pissed off. That's that. I mean, because I think that's what happens. And I think Bernie supporters get pissed off too. At least that's what I'm told by a lot of more of the centrist or moderate, Democrat folks have told me this. So about how the Bernie people move. And that's because Bernie people are passionate about their candidate. And no one's really that passionate about Joe Biden. You know, that's so. You go after Joe, it's not a bunch of people like online going to go after you. It's not like people are nicer. It's just there's not a lot of them. If you're a Joe Biden supporter, would you be that vocal? If you were an Amy Klobuchar person, would you really want it to be known? I mean, you're like, really quiet. So anyway, I think it's a little bit too early to be considering anybody to bow out and give anything to anyone. Everybody's still like, dude, that right there I disagree with. Like, this is way too soon. Yang fans, stick with your people if that's how you feel. I ain't here to change you. When the time comes, hopefully you'll make the right decision. I'm sure you think the same thing about me. Tulsi Gabbard people, ain't nobody asking you to bow out for Tulsi to do anything. I think it's way too early for any of that, right? We'll see. And I hope when the time comes, you'll do the right thing, that you won't go support Trump. You'll support Bernie Sanders, right? Same thing with the Yang gang, right? So, but I think right now that's crazy talk, bro. People are emotionally invested. Some people are financially invested. Everybody's futures are invested. Anybody thinking about cashing in nothing. I mean, you should have seen the long faces when Beto dropped out. Beto. So, nah. But you're right about when you attack, you don't get those voters. That's the same thing. What you heard Rocha say is the same thing I was told privately. And also not so privately about how this thing works. It backfires. You don't get an uptick. It's not, and I disagree with Dr. Jason, it's not racial. When Kamala attacked Biden, it hurt her. When Tulsi attacks, we like it. They don't like it. It doesn't help her. That's not what helps Tulsi. It hurt Kamala because it was really substantive. It was about her record, right? But it hurt her in the long run. It's not going to help attacking. So anyway, I'm going to next call, man, but thank you for your thoughts. We like it, but I'm not saying it's always the right choice for that candidate, depending on what their strategy is, what they're trying to obtain, what they're trying to accomplish. Going to the next call. Become a member of the Tim Black Wolf Pack today right here on YouTube or go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. Do it today. Wolf Pack.